Okay, we are trying to cheat out some big old sorceries in modern, and these hands are. This is probably keepable. Yeah, yeah, this is keepable. So Wandering Funeral. Unfortunately, we're going to kind of spoil what's going on for our hand, but because we're going to have to discard this Time Stretch and a Living Law. So hopefully we'll draw some lands. That'd be nice. Basic Forest. And Experiment one. Okay. Well, we are Cathartic Reunioning. Red. Living Law and Time Stretch. Okay. Okay. That is not terrible at all. I'll take that. We have Spellweaver Helix. We're a few turns away. I mean, yeah, we're taking 3 here, which is certainly unfortunate, but ooh, Graven Cairns as well is pretty sweet. Let's just Foreboding Ruins tapped and Faithless Looting. See what we can find. Discard 2 cards. Well, we don't need 2 Spellweaver Helixes, and we don't need any more blue mana, so I think that's fine. We'll pass. So we're going to 14 this turn. Jeez, that's a big old ranker. So, okay, we're going to 12. Opponent is only on a single land, though, which feels very greedy. But hopefully shouldn't be able to interact with our Living Law. I think this ought to be fine. Exile Time Stretch. So as soon as that is dealt combat damage, we get to take 2 turns. Hopefully draw into something that we can helix it with. And then, yeah, go off, basically. Have semi-infinite turns. Who says blue doesn't get creatures? Blue gets the most awesome creatures. They're the biggest. Another Experiment 1. That's a thing. Lightning Bolts, our face. Yep. Sure. We draw. Cruel Ultimatum. Okay. Well, we are going to attack. Experiment 1 down. Yeah, we'll take 2 turns. That seems good. So Yeah. How do you even deal with this card? Yeah, target player. Us, please. That'll do. So now we're going to play our Graven Cairns, and opponent says, WTF, lol, nice. We'll put a smiley face. The classic smiley. And pay some mana. Do some flashbacking. Opponent says, this is my third game on MTGO. I feel bad now. We're going to get rid of Cruel Ultimatum and Sins of the Past, I think. Nice. So, Shivan Reef. So the trouble with Spell Twine... Actually, no, the Spell Twine is going to be fine here. We're going to target Cruel Ultimatum and Lightning Bolt and pay 6 mana. You're having fun. Copy those cards. Cast the copies, if able. Cast null. Yeah. Cast null. Okay. Gonna get some cards. This deck's working. It's working. Oh, it's so good. We're making our opponent discard. We're gonna draw. And then we're gonna have another turn. And yeah. I am being serious, not snarky. We're going to get Living Law back because Living Law is great. Rancor's going to go back to our opponent's hand, which kind of sucks. But there's... yeah, I think that's fine. So I'm trying. The pros make it look so easy. I know, right? Well, that's the reason they're pros. So I feel kind of bad that we're wrecking. We're casting 10 mana sorceries on our turn 4. Turn 5, rather. This is the first of our extra turns. The second of our extra turns. So let's get down. I guess we're just Living Lawing again, right? That feels like the best way to win this game is just by taking masses of extra turns. Time stretch. It's a 10-10. No big deal. Pass turn. So opponent discarded Domri Raid, Bloodbraid Elf, and Strangleroot Geist. Our opponent's playing real cards. Looks bad. Experiment 1 is a pretty good card, though, on turn 1. Especially if you've got 3 of them in your hand. But, yeah, not drawing any lands does not help. We get a Wandering Fumarole. Well, we're just going to attack. This is fine. We want extra turns. Extra turns are good. me. What do you even do against this? It's like we've taken 4 extra turns now, and it's not stopping. I mean, I guess we can just do entering next turn. Oh, jeez. Right. Well, we could fuse as well. No, we're just entering. Pay 1 and some black and some red and some red and some black and some other stuff. And some colourless. Put a creature card from a graveyard. That is enough mana. Alright, fine. There we go. Put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. This is some cheap budget deck to get me started. Is it budget? We want Living Law. It gains haste. Time stretch. Opponent down to 2. We'll take some more turns. Yeah, we're definitely sacrificing. So that's the 3rd time we've cast Time Stretch this game. What do we want to do here? I think we just want a cathartic reunion at this point. We need to look for a win condition. So much fun. There's another Spellweaver Helix and another cathartic reunion. Well, at this point, we're all in on the cathartic reunions, I guess. It says he wishes Fairies wasn't £800, 800 tickets. Yeah, that seems like a lot. We want a Faithless Looting as well. With red. We're looking for Raven's Crimes. We'll get rid of Raven's Crime and Cathartic Reunion. And I suppose we'll take a damage. Another Faithless Looting. To be fair, we probably could have Spellweaver Helix this one. Oh, there's Living Law. Okay. Eternal and Living Law. That's fine. Pass the turn. Now we're getting there. Now we should win. Just about. We need a big old creature. And we're just going to pass and give it pseudo haste by the fact that we have a billion extra turns and we just win. So don't really know what we can do about our opponent's deck. Like, I don't think they're playing Ponza particularly, but we'll bring in a couple of Ghost Quarters regardless. Maybe we'll just go down a couple of the Shivan Reefs and Foreboding Ruins, I think. I think we'll just try it like that for now. We could bring some Dark Blasts in, maybe for like the experiment. Actually, yeah, Dark Blast is a pretty decent card against some of his deck. So we'll go down those and like try like that, except too fast. Darn. Never mind. This hand is fine. We've got some stuff going on. We can Cruel Ultimatum, which is the namesake of the deck, obviously, so might as well keep it. Being able to Faithless Looting that away is also pretty strong. Opponent just passing their entire first turn. That feels suboptimal. I'm going to say that. It feels a little bit suboptimal. Well, welcome to MTGO. It does not hold your hand. Cruel Ultimatum and Spell Twine, I guess. Don't really want Spell Twine. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn. So we're looking for the... Lol, I have no clue how this works. It's a cruel client. Sometimes. Dryad Militant. That's painful. That's a pretty good card against our deck. So yeah, we definitely want to keep these haven't been removed yet, so that's fine. Actually, to be fair, Living Law kills this, assuming he has no other creatures. Okay, we might be okay. We might be okay. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. Wildfire Eternal seems like a really good one to get down as well. Especially against his 2/1. Faithless Looting. Actually, this is fine, isn't it? Alright, we're going to Cascade Bluffs, and we're going to just Spellweaver Helix. 1, 2, 3. So we get a few cards. Yes. Pass the turn. So next turn we get to Faithless Looting. Faithless Ultimatum, let's call it. Cruel Looting. So Cruel Ultimatum will resolve before Faithless Looting resolves, and therefore Dryad Militant will be theoretically dead, assuming our opponent does not play a creature. Assuming our opponent does. Our opponent's playing 2 Dryad Militants. Intriguing. No blocks. Mm-hmm. Well then. Let's... Maybe the right call here is to... like Wildfire Eternal? I don't know. Now, the right call here is probably just a Faithless Looting. Target our opponent. They get to sacrifice a creature and discard 3 cards and lose 5 life. Fortunately, we have no creatures in our graveyard to return, but it's fine. I'll take the 5 extra life and 3 cards, though. That seems good. We're actually on turn 4 here. Turn 4 Cruel Ultimatum seems good. Oh, and another Faithless Looting. Well, that takes care of this Dryad Militant. Discard 2 cards. We are going to discard 2 lands, I think. Just 2 slag heaps. Yeah, Faithless Looting enters the exile zone. Play an island? Can't play an island. Ah, rubbish. Well, I guess we're just passing the turn then. And hoping our opponent does not play another creature. Please don't play another creature. Please. That would be lovely. Opponent has got 3 cards. Lightning Bolt to our face. So, okay, that's kind of promising. I think that's definitely more promising than the alternative. Okay, well, so we're going to add a red, and we just want red in our pool so we can cast stuff again. Cast the copy of Cruel Ultimatum. Yep, targeting our opponent. So our opponent is out of cards, is at 10 life, out of creatures. It's going to be quite hard to come back from that position. The best thing is we actually get to flashback Faithless Looting as well. I believe that. Whenever a player casts a card. Yep. Oh, this works so well. This is my new favourite deck. Announced, official. My new favourite deck. Like, it's taking on Bloodbraid Elves and just thrashing them. Good luck. I can't compete and learn with this. Yeah. Seems fair. Have fun in your future games. Well, that went well. Awesome. I think that's a great place to finish. So yeah, we'll call it there for the end of the night.